But we know how you can impact offenses with the way you play defense. The measuring metrics on individual skill, we're probably 3 or 4 years away from understanding that the way we could.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Knicks, we've got Carter. Randall out there with Alec Burks. And there's Kemba Walker. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. And the dunk by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Burks looking around. Grimes guarded by Garcia. Here's Randall. That shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Walker with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Shot's good by Walker.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Outside, Garcia. Back to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Now here's Walker. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, the D's so tight on him and makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Garcia against Carter. Garcia passes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here's Burks. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Grimes. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Down low. Here's Tatum. That one misses. Randall with some nice D.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Burks finds Walker. Carter with it. New York moving it around. Here's Grimes. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Williams. There's the drive. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got 6.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Count it. Good. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Magic in Orlando. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Now, here's Burks. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Fishes it down to finish the break.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Basket counts.
The strength and the quickness, and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Now Garcia. His last outing, 16 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Out to the right wing. Here's Garcia. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Walker's shot is off.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Tatum's shot is off. And And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. 4-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
And guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
Here's Garcia. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Garcia's got 8 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Walker dishes to Carter. For 3. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Garcia. Inside. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Garcia.
That's from
Garcia's got 5 assists in the game. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Boston on D. They're leading by 8. Walker looking for an opening. Grimes guarded by Garcia. 5 on the clock. Pass to Randall. Over Tatum. Off the left rim and out.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Smart misses. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. A different look for New York. Noel's checked in for Carter. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kemba Walker. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Boston. Knicks trailed by 8. They could use a bucket. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shots good from Young.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Knicks shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Grimes defended by Young. Randall. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Randall's got his second basket.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
And Garcia kicks to Smart. Back to Garcia. Driving inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Rose following the bucket by the Celtics. 14 feet away. That shot no good. And it's Boston the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now here's Noel. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so here is New York after the basket by Boston. Kicks it to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Garcia. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Randall's got 6.
And you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
And he gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Knocks it loose. Grimes. He's covered by Brown. Here's Grimes. Goes back up. and it's laid in by Randall. 8 points for him.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now here is Garcia. Not a lot of room. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Here's Rose, and the lead is down inside single digits.
And this is when Rose should look to shoot it. The D has to react better.
Garcia passes to Williams. Kicks it out to Garcia. A 3-ball. Knicks with the rebound. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Right side, Garcia. We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Feeds it to Young. Williams trying to break free. Young's shot is off.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
So here's Burks after the basket by Boston. The pass to Noel. 40 seconds left to play here in the first. Out left to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. He kicks to Burks. Over Smart. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Now here is Garcia. He's got 12. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Right side, Williams. The Knicks pull it in. And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. And Coach Tom Thibodeau has made his mark with this.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask.
Right, we see it every game. They certainly play hard for him.
And getting that level of buy-in that Randall describes, where players are ready to run through a wall for you, says a lot about Thibs' ability to galvanize that locker room.
Blake Griffin.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Mr. Clutch. Joe Ingles is out there with Young. Then there's Griffin, and it's Pritchard in at the point. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Magic had a nice game. He had 16 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Now here's Rose. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. Walker's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now here is Garcia. D right on him. To the paint. Here's Young. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for New York. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
And finished off by Griffin.
And this is why you keep your ticket stub, Blake Griffin, on the jam.
Knicks trailed by 10. Walker the pass to Joseph. Back to Walker. Lets it go from deep. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Garcia up top. 12 points for him.
And that's what makes Griffin so dependable, slashing to the hoop after the screen and the defense having a hard time dealing with it.
Rose in the post. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics leading by 12.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Young, no good. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Rose. The shot off that time. And the Celtics going the other way now.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
New York shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Walker dishes to Joseph. Walker in the post. He's against Garcia. Walker's shot is off. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Knicks. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Walker against Tingle. It's tipped. Garcia inside. He's got 14. Back to Tatum. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream. And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Boston.
Garcia passes to Tatum. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Burks. Rebound Boston.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Garcia against Walker. Garcia dishes to Tatum. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Tatum's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Rose with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Walker finds Rose. Here's Carter.
That's the kind of D you'd like to see from Blake Griffin, hustling over, using terrific energy, and annoying the opposition.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Boston.
Celtics, Aaron Neesmith.
Outside Rose. Walker the pass to Joseph. Tipped away and stolen by Tatum. Rose against Garcia. The feed now to Griffin. It's stolen by Carter. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Garcia. Rose double teamed. Carter kicks to Rose and stolen by Garcia. Pritchard passes to Garcia. To the middle, deflects the pass. Carter with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Walker with a clean look, and the Knicks miss again.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And here is Joseph after the three-pointer from Garcia. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Joseph. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Garcia passes to Griffin. Count that one. Griffin's got 10 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Looking to end his cold spell, and it's blocked, and they recover it. Burks with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. And so it's Boston with it. 19-point game. Garcia passes to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Yeah, and that kind of activity helps Griffin to do so much more in this game. He's been tireless.
Carter against Griffin. Carter kicks to Walker. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 11 points in the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Burks with the steal. To the inside. Here's Grimes. That shot off. Great D that time from Tatum. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Good work there as it goes.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
To the middle. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Walker with it. 11 points in the game. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Walker. Here's Noel. Rebounded by the Celtics. Griffin's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Noel down low, guarded by Tatum. And again, Boston running the court in transition. Pass to Garcia. In the corner, Tatum with it. Griffin trying to get open. Tatum's shot is off.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now Garcia, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep, and he comes up with the deuce.
His skill at his size and then converting through contact, such strength from the big man.
Grimes, guarded by Garcia. And they get it, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And New York making a change here. Vincent's checked in.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 13.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Carter outside. Here's Pinson. Good defensive work there by Young.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Julius Randle's checked in for New York. And a change for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Young looking it over. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Here's Walker. 13 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Randle into the lane.
And what about the hustle from Brown on D? Just not giving it.
And so it's the Boston Celtics rolling along. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
We've got Randle. He's out there with Alec Burks. Carter out there with Kemba Walker. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Grimes. He's guarded by Williams. Puts it up from 12. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 11.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
To the paint. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Williams.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Knicks. And there's the drive. The shot comes out. Nice D from Williams. And for the Celtics, they're shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Garcia passes to Williams. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Garcia passes to Tatum. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Grimes, guarded by Garcia. Here's Randle. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size, that spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Here's Walker. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
And that one is good. He's got 8.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For New York, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Brown against Burks. Inside. New York moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock to end the run. The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, oh, and what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Joseph, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And he sinks the second. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's Garcia. 27 points for him. Down low, here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Randall finds Burks. That one falls. Burks has got 6.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate. That time he found him.
Tatum on the wing. Outside, Garcia. Back to Tatum. And he gets the bucket. He's got 12.
And Coach was talking about the muscle Tatum's packed onto his frame. He said now he has the power of a power forward. We saw it on display right there.
Now, here's Burks. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Poke loose. Here's Grimes. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And New York making a change.
Substitution on the court.
Garcia passes to Griffin.
Right here.
Outside, Garcia. Passes it to Cameron. Now, Griffin. He's covered by Rose. Lets it go.
2 minutes remaining.
And Griffin with the score. The assist from Garcia.
And Griffin showing off some of his star quality in this game here tonight, capable of scoring from anywhere and hard to lock down when he gets this kind of confidence.
Now here's Rose. He's got 7. Got a hand on it. Now here's Neesmith. He's defended by Randall. Garcia against Rose. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. 13 feet away. There's Noel. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. The 11-footer, and the jumper falls for him. Rose has got 9 points.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Young inside. Noel on him. Outside, Garcia. Young. And Young slams it home.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And a fast break now for New York. Pass to Noel. To the inside. Here's Burks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Stolen by Carter. No good on the shot. And so it's Boston. Sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Celtics, Young is out there with Griffin. And it's Mr. Clutch. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Cameron in at the point.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Carter kicks to Fournier. No good with the triple. And so it's Young who brings it up with the Celtics. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Fournier against Garcia. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes down 2 points. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now the pass to Vildoza. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, Blake Griffin can find his teammates. The timing on that play, impressive.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Carter dishes to Burks. Pass to Vildoza. And a miss there on the triple. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Griffin. Good work defensively by Carter. The Knicks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Burks kicks to Fournier. Kept alive by New York. Burks can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Vildoza the pass to Burks. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Young, no good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Feeds it to Carter. Toppin with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Just 5 to shoot. Carter against Smart. New York, no good that time either.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Cameron the pass to Garcia. To the paint. And Griffin scores. The assist from Garcia. Griffin's got 24.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They get it back. And stolen by Garcia. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Smart misses. New York shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Young against Burks. To end the drought. Good defensive work there by Young.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Fournier for three. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his first bucket of the night.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Boston.
To the middle, here's Young. The second chance effort, and it's good for two.
Blake Griffin.
Griffin's got 10 points here in the second half.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
Carter finds Fournier. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Fournier's shot is off. The Celtics shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Cameron. And it's off from three-point range. Al Fournier passes it to Toppin. Here is Carter, guarded by Garcia. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. He got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Clutch.
Yeah.
So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise. To the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with